Advanced routing. In the previous part of this tutorial, you have seen a very simple weather monitoring system with several producers and consumers. Producers send messages from USA, UK and Poland to the broker, and broker redirected those messages to interested subscribers. The subscription scheme was very simple because it was based on full name matching. That is, the subscriber told the broker exactly from which producer it wanted to receive the data. But it can be much more flexible than this. Imagine a simple name hierarchy, like in a directory on a hard drive. Imagine that there are a couple of files in the home directory of John. In addition, there are a couple more files in the music directory of the home directory. Now, the name at the bottom is a simple pattern that matches exactly one file in the whole hierarchy. But this pattern covers more files. It covers these two files in the home directory. Now, if we take yet another pattern, it will match a different set of names. We can make it a little bit more restrictive by saying that we only want MP3 files, and only those files will be matched. In other words, we have used the combination of hierarchy and the pattern matching to get very flexible name selection scheme. It is possible to use a similar approach in the message broker. Let's see how it works in practice. Here I will set up a system that is very similar to the weather monitoring system from the previous part of the tutorial. In this window, I will run the broker, the message broker. I have the commands already prepared, so it will be a bit faster than before. So here we have the broker, and we can see on which endpoint it was started. In this window, I will start a simple publisher that will report the weather for London. But instead of using a very simple name of the message source, I will use a hierarchy. A 3-component hierarchy with components separated by a dot. So we have messages arriving every 3 seconds from Europe, UK, London. In this window, I will start a very similar publisher, but for Glasgow, from the same hierarchy. So we have Europe, UK, and Glasgow instead of London. And the messages will arrive every 4 seconds from this publisher. In this window, another publisher will report weather for Warsaw in Poland. As you can see, this is still the same hierarchy, but will form a separate subtree. So we have Europe, Poland, Warsaw, and messages will arrive every 3 seconds. On the right side, I will start a couple of subscribers. This one will subscribe to messages coming from London, exactly from London. So even though I use the hierarchy of names, the matching will be exact. And we get messages from London here. In the second window, I will start the subscriber, but here I'm interested in messages coming from UK, from Europe, UK, and any city from UK. The wildcard here represents this type of matching. So as you see, we get messages from Glasgow and London. And here another subscriber. I'm interested in messages coming from all over Europe. And I get them from London, Warsaw, and Glasgow. Another interesting thing that is related to this pattern matching is message forwarding. In a bigger distributed system, we can have many brokers, and we can use these brokers for load balancing or for reliability for different reasons. And what we can do, here is the configuration file. What we can do is to tell the broker to forward some messages to another broker based on the name pattern. It will work in exactly the same way as you have already seen. So here, the last lines, which are commented in the example file, define the message forwarding scheme. There can be many schemes. This one will redirect messages to another broker listening on this particular endpoint, and the messages that will be selected for forwarding are selected based on the pattern matching. It will work in exactly the same way as you have already seen, which can benefit from name hierarchies if we use them. We can have many brokers and they can all participate in the whole message traffic by sending and forwarding different messages from the whole name hierarchy. Thank you for watching.